I just went back and I bought 2 more, so we had 3 girls. And I seen some Dumbo rats. When I came back, I always come back and just, look at them. And I said, well, let me get some more, because the lady said she was going to feed her. Well, she was trying to buy some rats for a snake, and so I just went on ahead and bought a couple more. But I didn't know. I asked for girls. I didn't know at that time that it was a boy. And when I did, I didn't think that he was going to mate with all my girls.
Here right now with Florine Brown. This has been her home for a number of years. What are you feeling right now to see your home now being covered and the process that's going to get underway?
Well, I have a very mixed emotions, because I know that there are still some rats that are in the home, and I'm just going to have to think positive, and I want the home to be back. I want to come home. I have not been able to come back home yet.
And this has been an emotional time for you because whereas some people might just have a cat or a dog as a pet, for you, these rats were like family. You got them initially after losing a relative that meant a lot to you. This was part of a coping mechanism to deal with that loss, right?
Yes, that's very true. And they kept me going. They loved me, and they brought me joy even when I was down. I know after watching the video, you would think, how could this ever happen? And the truth is, it did. It can happen to anybody. Hoarding is a disorder. And she developed this disorder this after the loss of family members. And she was a nurse, and she was a loving person, and she was quite normal. But after losing loved ones, it became traumatic experience for me and her, as I was her twin sister. I can say after the hoarding ended, after we got the help and all she needed, she began to live a normal life again, and she cleaned herself up. No more hoarding. She had 1 dog only, and her name was TT. So she was doing good, living a good, clean life as a nurse, still doing her thing. And then she got pregnant and had a daughter. Me and her had fun times together. We had good times, we had sad times, we had our up and downs, but we always stuck by each other. We were brokenhearted at birth when we lost our biological mother at childbirth. She died right after giving birth to me and her from heart complications. We were adopted, thankfully, by our grandparents on my mother's side of the family, and I carry my mother late name Flora. Unfortunately, my mother heart condition passed to my twin, very similar. When she got pregnant, Florine has the same heart complication as my mother, and she had a rough pregnancy with her daughter, but she had a safe delivery and a beautiful 8-pound baby girl. A month after giving birth, she died from the heart complication in postpartum.